Yeah. Alright. What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. I do apologize for not being
It is time we
around last night,
all
because
forces
usually I do
cross
the
the river
voters
and head
pick
for
on
the
the late
enemy camp.
for a late night stream on Sunday, and things just happened where I got my schedule got pushed back and everything, and it just really I just got exhausted after that. So that's the only unfortunate thing. So today's stream will make up just that, hopefully. Anyways, I need to see what I have with the polls and whatnot. I completely forgot to keep track of that. What's going on, Wesley? What's going on, Mocha Dash? What's going on, Harrison? Ah, man, I need to check now and see what I did in my last stream. Oh, and I just realized that I need to change the number for because this is episode 9, not 8.
Follow Zhuge Liang's orders for this battle.
You must not engage hastily. Pretend to lose and flee, so the enemy can be lured into our fire.
Back off,
Yeah, Saturday was just more of a weird thing. I was just in the right mindset to actually do one. Sunday, scheduling conflict.
Head is mine.
Alright, let me fix that. Alright. Now I just need to see which character I'm playing as next. Okay, Jaho Dune, Jaho Yuan, Cao Cao, Dian Wei, Shu Huang, Zheng Liao, and then Shuju. Isn't that every character for Wei? I'm just looking at it before I continue forward. Yeah, it is. So, did I make a poll for Guandu or no? Yeah, did I make a poll for Guandu? I don't recall that I did because Shuju was the last character in the rotation, and yeah, okay. So, um, Wesley, if he's still there, Mocha Dash, if he's still there, Harrison, if you're still there, since you're three of the people that commented, give me a character for the poll. It could be any of the actually, hold on a second. Before we even do that, I should check the chat again because I think I might have had characters. I just didn't make the poll. I'm trying to remember. That's my bad. But definitely after this stream, I should make a note and see and remember what I did on my last stream of this, because Dynasty Warriors 4 is not the only game that I stream on this channel, so or channels. So yeah. Oh, Jaho Yuan was picked? Alright. So I got that. I just need to remember what were the other people, other characters in that poll. Oh, I see now. Shuju, Xiaohou and Dian Wei. And I'll add that out in that mix as well. No, don't worry, Harrison, I got it. Nah, yeah, unfortunately. Alright, got the poll up. Sorry I took a bit. Alright, yeah, I'll stick with the Tiger Amulet, I guess. I'm definitely upping the music right now. On my end, as you already know.
Do not let Yuan Shao gain momentum. Defend Bai Ma and Yang Jin at all costs.
Alright, there we go. There's the battle axe.
Get out an officer!
No, not yet, Dormius.
We can't hold them.
I can only equip one item right now.
Lord Yan Liang, I have come for your head. The enemy's strong. We have to fight harder. They're pretty good.
That's fine if Guan Yu doesn't defeat Yang Liang. As long as he approaches him, his hyper mode gets deactivated. That is not helping at all. It's like he has the fucking shadow harness on. There you go.
We must not fall behind.
Cao Cao is but a pebble in the road to me. I shall crush him into the foundation of my dynasty.
They're pretty good.
Unfortunately, the troops are still inspired to attack me. I was going to try to take out Liu Bei and Zhang Fei before... Oh, what the actual fuck?
We have no choice. Retreat to Guandu and regroup. Close the gate. We must endure until the momentum shifts.
Yeah, let's restart. I didn't like how that started off. 1 second. I need to load up my dim sum and musu wine guide because I don't know where everything is off the top of my head, like I did with Dynasty Warriors 3. Okay, so the dim sum is outside of Guandu, and the musu wine, I would actually have to take down Wu Chao for that. Okay. Nah, there was no way I was surviving that stage with just the tiger amulet. We're switching that with the Taurus amulet. I don't mind if one of those two areas gets taken out, because that is an alternative way to unlock Zheng He. What I do mind is, 1, weapon experience being missed out on, and 2nd, nearly dying on stupid shit. So, we'll try that again. This time with the Taurus amulet.
Do not let Yuan Shao gain momentum. Defend by mine Yanjin at all costs.
And I mean, let's face it, I almost died fighting Ellen Liang because Guan Yu was blocking me with his red hair. So, I already knew it was going to be a shit show.
The enemy is strong.
He's definitely taking a long time. Wait, why is he over there now? I purposely went over here so that way he could come up this way. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, get rid of that fucking hyper mode.
Cao is but a pebble in the road to me. I shall push
Alright,
him into the
we'll try this again.
foundation of my dynasty.
If I could take out Liu Bei first, that'd be great.
Do not die needlessly.
Out of my way!
How did I lose a fucking clash against Hanma? Alright, that's not that bad. If I was able to take out Liu Bei before Guan Yu met up with him, then that would have been cool, but... Oh, shit!
You're in too deep. Control yourself.
There we go.
I cannot die here. Not before the Han is restored.
We must not fall behind.
enemy is strong.
We have no choice. Retreat to Gandu and regroup. Close the gate. We must endure until the momentum shifts.
This does not look good. I am in your debt.
Oh shit. I think I just lost most of my bodyguards, if not all of them.
You are a hero without equal.
What's going on, Dormius? I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. Anyways. I think the rams and the catapults and all that have to be there before taking Wu Chao.
Fortune be with you.
There you are.
So, Yuan Shao has brought out his toys. We have to destroy them, or else...
The enemy has placed their supply depot at Wu Chao.
This does not bode well.
We must take Wu Chao to win this battle. I will go. Protect my flank.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I was on the wrong side.
They are strong.
Well done. Now, seize the momentum.
What's going on at 1070?
What's going on, guy?
The enemy is strong. Alright. Yeah, I saw his membership expired the other day, and that's how I knew he was on. What's going on, Robert? It only gets difficult once you allow one of the two areas to fall. If you allow Beima or Yanjing to fall, it does become a little bit more challenging. But that's the only way for you to either, if you want to get Zhenghe unlocked earlier, and if you're trying to go for the Musun Wine, the only way for you to get that is taking down Wu Chao, because that's inside Wu Chao. Unless you're playing under Yuan Shao's forces, and that's a different story. Oh, he actually went around. Alright. No big deal. Yeah, it doesn't matter what happens, like Guandu, Cao Cao's over here.
This may be the end.
Wu Chao is under attack by Cao Cao's forces.
What? Send reinforcements at once.
They detect us. We must hurry. I've taken out an officer!
Alright. Now Lu Wei Huang. That was an epic fail. Got it.
What? That way is Wu Chao.
What? Curse you, Cao Cao!
Wu Chao has fallen. Victory is near.
In chaos, those with both power and ambition are the most beautiful. I will serve only the most beautiful leader.
There it is.
Did you think you could break through our forces?
That's a lot of rat packs. I forgot exactly what causes Yuan Shao to retreat. Because he does retreat here. What is it, if he's the last one? Is this the only battle we see Galan in Dynasty Warriors 4? I think so. No, he's in Changban with Zheng He. Christopher Newton, first off, welcome. Second, I'm just about to start stream 6, and I catch you live on the 9th. Did you get the Storm Harness in the end? It took me 2 episodes. But I do have it. I'm just using the red hair right now because it's not for the fact that I unlocked it. It's more of if you equip the Shadow Harness and the red hair is in the stage and you pick that up, you'll have the effects of both horses. You'll have the red hair for the speed, but then the Shadow Harness is automatically equipped on any hair or any horse you pick up. Yeah, I figured that's what he meant. The Shadow Harness. You know what? I'm going to keep Yuan Shang alive, just in case if he's the last one, Yuan Shao, and he does retreat. So I'm going to go for Yuan Shao right away. Like that prisoner exchange, I think June, do those officers appear in other stages? I don't think Zhao Shang, but I think Chen Shi does. I could be wrong though. I know Dynasty Warriors 3, Chensha does.
You'll go no further.
Okay, he's randomly off his horse. What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't want a chance. He wanted shower treating.
The glory, the prosperity, it is all fading.
This Liu Bei is remarkable. He controls no land, but the people love him.
Oh, when are they gonna stop running? I'm getting hungry.
Liu Bei's charisma, the Sun family's land, support of the people, and advantage of terrain. This sandstorm that is impeding our path may be our greatest obstacle to total conquest.
Okay, so as I get my poll going for the next one, Yeah, so Bow and Poe's next. Jaho Dune is the next character that I have to play as, because I was picked. Yeah, the only character I have left to unlock is Simi E. Alright, so I still need a fourth character, Dragon. Because I'm always adding an extra character on the polls for the next stage. So I just played as Jaho Yuan. Jaho Dune I'm playing as now. Cao Cao, Shuju, and Dian Wei are part of the polls right now. So any of the other 5, I need one of these 5 for the next poll. Zenji? Alright. I guess the 1070 swiped it first. Alright, got it. Oh, Dragon did. Okay, I'll put Zenji next. Watching this, I realized I missed out on a lot of the game. I got some of the tails by chance, but there are more than I remember doing. Yeah, I unlocked some by accident, and I always wanted to figure out how to unlock the other ones, and I'm glad I did. Anyways, yeah, so for anyone that's wondering what I'm doing with like the character selections and whatnot, and how I'm basing it off of, I start off the Musa mode by picking a character, whichever character I want. Then after that, I let everyone pick out of 4, and then I'm pretty much playing as every character, and I can't play the same character twice until I play as every other character first. So that's the idea. A little bit different than my Let's Perfect. Anyways, yeah, I kind of forgot how this worked. The stage.
Zhuge Liang is an unparalleled military genius. He will definitely have some kind of scheme. We must be cautious.
I'm grabbing these first.
Zhao Yun, is running all you are good for?
Carelessness was at the hopelessness. We cannot underestimate Zhuge Liang.
Crush them in one blow!
Did he really have to get health back? He's really blocking up like a fucking fortress.
An ambush party? Here?
Did I just get jacked out of that KO?
Zhuge Liang still has a few schemes. Defeat enemy units one at a time. So they inform his plan.
Yeah, I'm out. Whoops. I'm not... you already know me. Now I'm curious what the battle looks like with saving the supply depot. Oh, you talking about this stage, right, guy?
This Liu Bei is remarkable.
I had or possibly still had a PS2 version of the expansion. I thought Guanyu's escape was unique to Dynasty Warriors 5. No, it started since Dynasty Warriors 3. They just made it a tail in Dynasty Warriors 4. Alright, let's try that again. But yeah, you already know the rule. If I get an officer KO yoink on the first one, I'm starting over.
Zhuge Liang is an unparalleled military genius. He will definitely have some kind of scheme. We must be cautious.
You do not stand a chance!
Yao Yun, is running all you are good for?
Yeah, let's start over again. Alright.
Zhuge Liang is an unparalleled military genius. He will definitely have some kind of scheme. We must be cautious.
I'm going to try it once more, otherwise I'll just move on.
You do not stand a chance!
I forgot I have the Shadow Horns, so I can just keep them in place as much as I can. And it's like none of the troops are going to be attacking me either. They're all running away.
My lord, I cannot fall here!
We must not fall behind!
Zhuge Liang will have multiple schemes. Do not over-pursue the enemy. Advance carefully.
Oh, that's how you stop the fire attack instantly when Zhang Fei shows up? I thought if you're there, or if you're too far away, it'll instantly happen. What's going on, Meaty?
Zhuge Liang's cunning knows no bounds. We cannot afford to get careless.
Not fall behind.
Hold on a second.
unused unit has appeared.
It is as I predicted. Let us deal with the situation calmly.
I've taken out an officer! Away with you, fodder! I've taken out an officer! Did I misjudge this foe?
Can't fall behind!
We cannot
All right.
afford to get careless. The enemy will attempt to hit us where we are most vulnerable.
Yeah, the last one is the fire attack right here.
Out of my way, weakling!
Ow. Fuck it. Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
I've taken out an officer!
So much for that.
What a jip. I'm out of here.
We must not fall behind!
Wrong pony. This is just a vanilla for now. I think once I take care of the weapon, the item grinding, I'll combine the discs.
We must end this.
Yeah, because when you combine the discs, the AI, the enemy general and officer AIs are way more aggressive. Like when you're on the floor, they'll just continue to attack you, even when you're on the floor. I mean, granted, they won't deal any damage, but the fact of the matter is they'll just continue to swing. It's kind of annoying. That's why I didn't combine the discs just yet.
I believe I have bought enough time.
And I know sometimes they'll counter in XL. So is it just Liu Bei? Yes. Alright. We'll finish him off.
I've taken out an officer!
I cannot die here, not before the Han is restored.
Is the new Origins game a good restarting point for the series? I stopped playing after 6. Origins is, to me, and I said it before and I'll say it again, Dynasty Warriors Origins is, in my opinion, just a mere spin-off. Because you could just take that MC, plant that in the Warring States period of Japan with Samurai Warriors, and it would still be a great game. So that's the first thing I would say. But when it comes to the actual series, I would definitely say try 7 and 8. 7 had the best story mode, or Musa mode, whatever you want to call it, because it goes back to kingdom based. 8 is a more upgraded version of it, but I prefer 7's cinematic story, and it's the way it was presented in 7. Oh, and let me see who I'm playing as for Changban. Looks like it's Zhang Liao. Uh, yeah, Harrison, pretty much that. The differences with 7 and 8, Christopher Newton, is that 7, when it comes to the actual gameplay, you're forced to play as whatever character they give you. 8, you at least have options. It's not like Dynasty Warriors 4 where you can play pick any character you want. I like the way they did it in 8 because the same person, I think the person that reviewed it was Lightning Gaming Review or whatever. I forgot his name, but he said if you don't want certain characters to be played in that particular stage, then just don't add them. And I think they did that perfectly in 8. But I just think the story mode was done and presented a whole lot better in 7. It's weird. Anyways, yeah, so moving on. At least Dynasty Warriors 6 had some crazy what-ifs, like Sun Jian getting his own story arc. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the what-ifs with that. The problem is with 6 is that the character cuts and the limited Musa modes and the character clones and the useless Renbu system nearly destroyed the series. Oh yeah, and no unique weapon. Yeah, there was no unique weapons. Getting the red hair was complicated. If they had all that, if they didn't cut characters, if all the Musa modes, I'm not gonna say I back what they did up. No, if I'm not mistaken, I heard and read, correct me if I'm wrong, that they rushed out Dynasty Warriors 6, which is why we got what we got. Especially for the fact that it was going to be on the new generation console at the time, PS3 and Xbox, and they just randomly they randomly released the one for the PS2, which had more content. But if they didn't cut characters, if they had unique weapons, if they didn't have character clones and characters with the same weapons or the signature weapons, like what they had in Dynasty Warriors Special and Empires, if they had their signature weapons and every character had Musa modes, I don't know if I said that already, it would have been a whole lot more tolerable and probably be a whole lot better than most of the games, I feel. Tormia says, in my opinion, is that Dynasty Warriors 6 was made by people like KOE who wanted to see the company fall because, goodness, it was a downside from the previous installment. But yeah, I don't mind the Renbu system being as useless as it was. You know, if they did what they did, even with the 3 army bullshit thing that they added for that one game, it would still have been a whole lot better of a game. That would probably still be a nitpick of mine, but it would have been way better. I mean, I tell you, people saying to me Dynasty Warriors 6 is better than Dynasty Warriors 5 and 4 is it's completely wild. Even Dynasty Warriors 8 or 7. But at the end of the day, it's their thought process, and you know, it's not what's the word I'm looking for here? Everyone has an opinion, and everyone's entitled to opinion. So that's just my thought behind it. I'm not gonna force or shove my opinions down people's throat. You know, it's just more of what I think is the most reasonable thing. I'll even have a good example right here. I was talking to before I continue. I was talking to Robert the other day on Discord, because I have a Discord. Him and I spoke about Tyrant, Dynasty Warriors 3. Let me see if I can find the chat, and I'm gonna read that. Oh, right. I think that was during the members only stream, whatnot. It wasn't on Discord. But I think he mentioned something about him not being a fan of Tyrant because he keeps on hearing it over and over again. More so because he was grinding for stats and whatnot on the larger stages. And I said, but that's probably why. Well, I don't think that's how it all started, but once he brought that up to me, I said, to be fair, the only time you really hear those stages are when you're taking out the ruler once and for all. Whether it's Hefei Castle, both sides, you know, Yellow Turban Rebellion, Zhengjiao, Hulao Gate, Dongzhuo. The only one that doesn't show up for some reason is Yuan Shao, Guandu. It's kind of weird. But if you prevent the fire attack on the Shu, Yiling, you'll never hear it. You know, but he was telling me he was grinding stats and items and whatnot on the larger stages, and that's probably why you keep on hearing it nonstop. But I get where he's coming from. That's like me with that one song in Dynasty Warriors 4. I forgot the name of it. You all know what I'm talking about. I think it's overrated. And it's all subjective too. Guys. Alright. No, I mean, guy, I don't know if what you said there was a joke or whatnot, but the truth is, Dynasty Warriors 6 had a whole lot of potential. Parade of Death. Yep, that's what it is. And that's because I only keep on hearing it on Empires. So that's the reason why I consider it overrated. So that's just my thought process on that. Alright, so Zheng Liao is next. Actually, before there were guys in Samurai Warriors with guns. Yeah, because around that time frame, that's when, well, that's in the 1500s, and around that time, gunpowder and rifles and all that actually were, I forgot exactly when they were invented, but it became more common. before I move on to Changban, I do want to check something out. So I do apologize. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I play as. Oh. I don't know why I thought Galan was here. My bad. Alright, we'll continue. The Chinese had invented gunpowder in 1300s, I believe. I mean, that would kind of make sense in a way when it comes to ROTK, because there is nothing like that here. I thought Galan was dead. Yeah, let's change characters. Just want to see something before I continue. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the dim sum and the Musa wine, but I'm going to try. This is not an easy stage to defeat everybody in. So, I'm just saying.
Liu Bei, he must be dealt with sooner rather than later.
Do not allow Liu Bei to escape.
Oh, show songs right there, alright.
Enemy officer defeated.
Yeah, I feel like it is pressed for time because Liu Bei is literally right there. And the objective is him reaching the escape point, which is right there. Let's see here. Bottom left corner and the walled area at the bottom right corner. Okay.
think to do battle with me?
Fucking Xiaoyun clone.
Enemy officer defeated.
I believe I have bought enough time.
Alright, later, Christopher Newton. Nice to see you pop one. Alright, there's a dim sum. We're not defeating that general by Liu Bei, because that will open up the gate. Oh shit.
Report! Enemy reinforcements have been sighted.
Well, you know what? Just in case if anything funny happens.
No, we cannot allow him to reach his forces. Liu Bei must be caught and eliminated.
I will be your opponent.
Cool, I guess.
I bow to your skills.
The enemy is strong.
Fucking Liu Bei clone.
Enemy officer defeated.
You are a hero without equal.
Enemy officer defeated. Enemy officer defeated. I cannot die here. Not before the Han is restored.
Yeah, this stage is definitely feel like you gotta rush it. It's pretty bad. I mean, the only one I kept alive somehow was Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei. And those items sucked. Okay, so Zenji will be for Cherby. Now, the last person I see commented it was Guy. So Guy, give me a character to play as. Oh, not play as. Give me a character to add onto the poll. I just the only characters you could pick from are Zheng He, Xu Huang, and Cao Ren. Also, I'm going to add a poll where fire attack. Alright, so I'm gonna give you all 5 minutes to vote on this, and then I will make the next poll for the next character. Now keep in mind, this is gonna be the first one I do after this, and when I go through the Musa mode again, I will stop or do whatever the opposite is. So if I'm stopping every single tactic, Peng Tong's chain events, Zhuge Liang's wind prayer, and one guy's fire attack, if I stop them, next time I'm going to allow them all to go through. So yeah, I'll give you all 5 minutes from now. And then we'll do exactly that, and then we'll add the next poll. So I will be right back for a moment. I'll be back before the 5 minutes are up. Oh geez, it's 50-50. And time is up. So the next vote gets it. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to allow them all to go through. Got it. You give advice to beat the stage below. I don't have the lightning element. Hang on. Yeah, you can either physically stop the attacks by going straight for Sunjian, because at that point, technically, the attacks didn't go through. So the game recognizes it as that. The same thing applies for defeating Cao Cao here at Chirby. If you defeat Cao Cao before all the attacks go through, it counts as a failure. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm gonna allow everything to go through, I'm gonna defeat everybody. That way it levels it out. I'm gonna allow all the ploys to go through. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna not defeat anybody. So we'll do that.
It is I who will win this battle and rule over the land.
Lord Pang Tong is acting a bit strangely.
Alright, well, fuck you too. You're the only character I'd love to see me. Hold up. Alright. So, I just messaged Jum and he said he should be around in the next 15 minutes or so. That is if he's even up for it. I told him he's up for it, cool. If not, that's fine too.
We can't fall behind.
I mean, yeah, dead milk walking, that was the idea, but it's more of, I'm not gonna wait and have everything go through before I start attacking.
There is a strange altar set up in the enemy camp.
must not fall behind!
Yeah, I forget how far she sent them flying with that fucking kick. Alright, yeah, we'll go down to the right, I guess.
Enemy officer defeated.
Also, it takes a long time for Pung Tong to chain up the boats.
Enemy officer defeated.
I think it's too risky to go for Zhou Yu. I'll just go for Gan Ning next.
The ships have been chained together as Lord Pangtong instructed.
This is good. The ships will be stable now.
Zhou Yu has hyper mode. You could always steal some gates. That is true. I can do that. The only reason why I kind of ignore the gates is because there's nothing really worth getting other than, what, a small amount of points? I mean, these gate captains, they only drop health, that's it. No defense +1. That's kind of why I really don't go for them.
The Wu General Huang Gai wishes to surrender. He is already headed for our position.
Underrated for BOST, I agree. Definitely underrated. It's good.
Can we not replace the troops we lost at Changban in time? There is no magic here. I know the southeast wind will blow on this day.
Hard to say, Harrison.
My task is done here. The rest is up to our forces.
Naval battle type beat. It sounds more like an infiltration.
This wind? If I were the enemy, I would use fire? No, it can't. We must prevent that ship from approaching us.
Enemy officer defeated.
We must not fall behind!
We cannot hold them.
You are a hero without equal. Now, begin the fire attack. Once the fires catch, victory will be ours.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. If I was further away, the fire attack would instantly happen.
Out of my way, weakling!
Does Yanning have anybody? Yeah, Handong, right. What am I saying?
Enemy officer defeated.
Yeah, I am aware of that part, Dragon. I was going based off of what the poll was, and that was allowing all the ploys to go through. I'm going through both angles, so the next time I play a stage, I'm going to prevent everything from happening.
Enemy officer defeated.
Wow, you beat me down.
blast. The winds are feeding the flames.
Now it's going to be a colossal wipeout.
Back off, you fodder!
Of course he's going to block it up.
Enemy officer defeated.
Defeat is a defeat. I will withdraw for now.
We can't fall behind.
Alright, I guess I'll go for one guy right now.
Where are the reinforcements?
This doesn't look good.
Hold on. Alright, Jump's hopping on. What's up?
Hey, man, just finished eating some dinner.
Let me check if I, say something?
Yes.
One more time?
Yes.
Alright, you're being picked up, okay.
Alright, well, I'm on my phone, not my laptop, so it's a little bit different.
That's fine.
You know, I don't even understand why people even go to McDonald's anymore.
I was gonna say, wait, what are you eating?
I had Chick-fil-A, which is way better, and I swear their chicken sandwich meal is literally cheaper than McDonald's now. Like, and their chicken's just clearly better. Like, why is McDonald's even still in business around here? I don't know. Like, I would prefer a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich over them anytime.
Oh shit. Of course he blocks up like a fucking fortress.
Of course, he has to make you say the phrase. So, people wanted my opinions, huh? I'm like, you know, it's funny, I was thinking about making criticism videos on it, but I don't need people calling me a Nintendo shill or a dick eater or anything like that, even though I have justifiable reasons as to why I think it should be 80.
Oh,
well,
right,
let me rephrase that. Not... Okay, maybe not should be 80, but more so I understand why it's 80. And by the way, it's been confirmed that not every Nintendo game is going to be $80. It's a case-by-case basis with the amount of content within the game.
Right. So, if anyone's wondering, we were talking. Some people were mentioning in the chat a couple streams ago about my thoughts and your thoughts on the Switch, and I was keeping my information.
Oh, this was streams ago? Oh, okay. I thought it was just now.
No.
Are those people even here?
Yeah, they're probably still here.
Okay, I hope so, because that would be a bummer if I left my opinion. Be like, yeah, you gotta go back in a previous stream, have fun looking for it.
Because McDonald's has hamburgers too, chicken nuggets. Well, okay.
Well, I was thinking specifically going there for their chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you're for their hamburger, what's so funny is like McDonald's. Like the quarter pounder meal that I usually get is like what, $15. I could spend 20 of that and get like a big fat Five Guys burger with anything on it.
Yeah, I got
and
McDonald's.
Fucking
Zhao Yun. Just Zhao Yun, not clone.
Well, unless he cloned himself. I mean, eventually I'm going to be making a video on that myself, but I haven't done so yet. I might even maybe make a stream so I could have my audience interact, but I haven't decided that yet. I haven't actually done like a chilling with the chat stream in a very long time. But
Enemy officer defeated.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
For the sake of my lord, I cannot.
yeah, well, the only thing that I have an issue with is that I know that gaming companies are going to see the $80 and be like, oh, they did it, let's do it too, even though they're not justified to even games be 60, let alone 80.
I could definitely relate that to something completely off topic, not even video game related, but I'll keep that for a different topic. It's not even video game related.
But it's still business practices of one person goes above and beyond, or not person, but one business goes above and beyond with something. It could be egregious, could be stupid, whatever. Whatever the trend is, if they start it, other businesses will follow. It's just how it is. It's like they're.
Do you follow baseball?
Do I follow baseball? Not as much as I used to.
Okay, so they have this. You know who Shohei Ohtani is, right? No?
Yes.
So, the great example I'll bring up before we talk about the Switch is, with the, and it's more of the fucking agent, that I'm guessing had something to do with it. Oh, because Shohei Ohtani's contract, even though it was deferred, it was $700 million for 10 years. And now someone from the Yankees that just went to the Mets, Juan Soto, got more than that. And the agent's like, oh, it's because he got it and he's a two-way player. I could get you more for, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? And you're not a two-way player. And he got more and he's not even a two-way player. He definitely got overpaid.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's someone it's basically just copying what other people are doing or whatever. It's kind of similar to that. But the gaming companies are a bit more egregious, though. I mean, look who started the fucking horse armor bullshit, and then loot boxes. Like fucking loot boxes in Overwatch. Look at that. And then fucking EA, Activision, all these other dumbasses were like the fucking seagulls from Finding Nemo, going mine, 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 and fucking slapping all that shit in their games. And then, like, am I wrong with that? It's
yeah.
Like someone goes above and beyond, and then other people follow suit because it's popular.
Yep.
Here's another great example: PUBG and Fortnite. How many battle royales do we have in everything? Even Pokemon's doing it with Legends ZA.
Wait, what about Pokemon and Fortnite and whatnot?
PUBG and Fortnite started the battle royale trend, and it's still going.
Okay.
And now I made a joke saying, "Hey, Pokemon's doing it too," because they also have a setup like that.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay.
That's actual confirmed information, not some dumbass leak.
Okay.
Basically, it's more so now it's basically the $80 price tag with Nintendo's game. It's like,
oh,
wait.
It's
probably.
You talk about the battle royale thing, like, oh, if you start at a certain rank from C and it goes all the way up to A or whatever it is.
That's not it's well, not the ranking system itself, but there are like actual like battle royale systems within the game. Like there's a bunch of trainers, including yourself, that start, and the last one standing wins. That's battle royale. It's basically Twisted Metal rules. You know, Twisted Metal has been the last man standing type of thing since it came out in the 90s. Again, Twisted Metal 2 Antarctica was the OG battle royale map. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Now let's talk about the Switch and Nintendo prices. What do you think on that?
The $80 price tag, I don't think it's necessary, but at the same time, I do understand where they're coming from. It's the hardware itself more capable in some regards than the PS4 Pro. I'm not even, sorry, PS5, dumbass. PS5 Pro.
Really?
The Switch 2 can have 120 frames per second.
Really?
The fucking Switch... Yes, it can. The fucking PS5's performance mode can barely make 60 frames per second.
Okay.
Granted, the 120 FPS is not going to be with every game, but they're going to try to make most of the games optimized for that. Like, I don't see Legend ZA running at fucking 120. I'll be happy if it runs at a stable 30. I guess anything's better than fucking
Scarlet
and
Violet.
I suppose if you do 30 frames per second, you're already doubling your frames in the last game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my argument is with the $80 price is, if you look at the amount of content that Mario Kart World has, because I've seen the treehouse, so I've seen a lot of information. That's still not even done yet. They're going to show even more in the next Direct in a week and a half from now.
That shit it looks fucking amazing.
Yes, but no, not only that, but it looks like all of the main characters have 10 costumes each. Think about other games that charge $70 and how much money they charge in microtransactions for additional skins and other crap.
Yes.
You're probably thinking about $250 to maybe $300 a fucking game. Assassin's Creed Shadow is a great example where it's a $70 game, and they ask for $10 to reveal the entire map to you.
Yeah.
So, Mario Kart World is not going to have any microtransactions in it. So in my opinion, and this is almost very similar to Super Mario Run, which is a mobile game. People were complaining, oh, $10 for a mobile game is a ripoff, but then they'll fucking spend $30 on a microtransaction in a fucking mobile game that's free to play, you know?
Yeah.
So so if you compare Super Mario Run, which was $10, it's a great little game for $10. I've played it for at least 15 hours at the very least, but still $10 for a little game is nothing compared to all the free-to-play games that just waste your time or waste your money. So this is similar, where it's a little bit more expensive than the average $70 title. The game looks and runs phenomenally, the way I've seen it. It's obviously on better hardware, so again, looks and runs better. And there's no microtransactions in it. Whether or not there's more content coming in the future, we do not know this, but I do not want to think about DLC for a game that's not even out yet. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it when other people do that. Especially, I'm not even going to get into it, but Pokemon fans are very guilty of that, where they're thinking of Legends ZA DLC before the game's even out. It pisses me off.
That was kind of like how Origins was when they mentioned it was only going to Kirby. People were expecting DLC. I don't think it needs DLC, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't like the whole. Again, doesn't that just prove my point that games should be more complete on the beginning?
Yeah.
And wait, these fans are actual hypocrites now I think about it. You're bitching about an $80 game, but you're also thinking about paid DLC later on? How fucking stupid are you? I just thought of that. Are you fucking kidding me? These bastards have no say in anything. You're willing to spend $60 on a game, and you're thinking about paid DLC that is a minimum of $20, let's be real. And you're complaining that a complete game is $80? Again, $80 is pricey. I'm not saying that it's not. $80 is expensive. But in terms of how the game looks, runs, and the hardware that it's on, I would say that in a way $80 is justified compared to all the other fucking games that are $70 and have $120 editions for quote unquote early access and all this other scam bullshit. I mean, anyone that pays for early access, you're literally screwing yourself, because you're literally paying for something that has an expiration date. Once the early access period ends, what value does it have outside of that? None.
FOMO.
Yeah, exactly. I do have a phrase that talks about FOMO, but I can't say it here.
Oh! I thought the preventing the fire attack would be the fall shoe.
Right into our trap.
Like for the final act. I completely forgot. It's Gianni A. It's fine by me.
But that is so true now. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of, not everyone did this, but there was a lot of people thinking about Mario Kart 9 or 10, whatever the hell they were calling it at the time before we got the reveal, and thinking about DLC later. Again, you're just admitting you would pay more money by thinking about DLC.
Yeah, it's bad.
Why else would you be thinking about paid DLC if you didn't intend on buying it?
Before you continue on the rant, I'm having you pick a character for the polls.
Okay. What do I got to choose from?
Zheng He, Shu Huang, Simi.
Oh, Zheng He, definitely.
Alright. Alright, continue.
Now that I just realized that, like, that people literally... Again, I'm not saying that, oh, Nintendo should be charged $80. I'm more so giving, like, a reason why I think they did it. I'm not one of those people that's saying, like, oh, inflation, it needs to be 80, there needs to be a price tag. It's like, who asks to spend more money? Nobody. But at least I'm trying to have an open mind and thinking as to why they did it.
I get the inflation part because there was times where games were more expensive back then.
One of the arguments that I did hear is that it was more expensive back then, but we also had a much more disposable income back in the day. Well, things are a lot more tight now.
That's also true. But for me, I've seen there were Super Nintendo games and N64 games and whatnot that were close to $70, $80. So it's not like they have done it before.
And now they go for $300.
Yeah.
Although it's nice to have GameCube games available, I will say. If you
I'm looking
honestly,
forward to that.
paying for the expansion pack will save you a lot of money. Instead of buying the original fucking hardware, or the original discs from these scalpers and shit. It's like, hey, you want to spend fucking $300 on XD? Now you don't have to.
If that even comes out.
And yes, I know. It's like, wait, XD's already been confirmed.
Really?
Yes.
I'm game.
I'm surprised you didn't watch any of the trailers or anything. I'm surprised.
I didn't see XD. What else was Coliseum there?
It's a safe assumption that it would. I would not know why they would have one and not the other.
Okay. Well,
but I haven't seen any screenshots on that as of yet. But it would be very absurd if they didn't. When they released Pokemon Stadium, they released both. They didn't have just one.
Okay.
So I'll have to look it up. I can't do that at this time.
That's fine. Alright. Time to commit a war crime.
So personal opinion, I would rather spend $80 on Mario Kart World than spend money on like an Activision, Ubisoft, or EA game. Especially EA games. You're spending $70 on the base edition of the game and you're gonna go gamble with loot boxes later. It's like, get out of here.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I saw Dead Man Walker. I saw Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero.
All's fair in love and war.
I can look. I can look it up when I have the time.
Ambush! It's an ambush!
I might even actually look it up on their official website.
The enemy is strong.
Just so crazy. But yeah, no, anyone that even remotely fucking defends the $80 price tag is basically the scum of the earth or whatever at the moment. I honestly, if I like semi fucking defend it or anything, again, I'm not really defending it. That's not really the proper term. It's more so I'm trying to like understand as to why they're doing it, which is completely different. Again, I wouldn't rather pay $80 for the game. It's not like I have a bunch of throwaway money. But I'm trying to like understand why they would price it the way they did. Now, then my biggest concern is not necessarily Nintendo charging 80, but other companies that don't have the right to charge 80 for their slop that they'll follow suit.
That's my concern too. Later Dragon, by the way.
Even though we already had the $100 GTA 6 rumor going around, which wouldn't surprise me if that was a $100 game, especially if it included the online portion.
I think I don't know who said it, but I remember seeing somebody mentioning it'd rather be $100 than paying a fuck ton of microtransactions.
It's gonna if it's GTA 6, there's gonna be a butt ton of shark cards in it too. That's just a given. It's Take-Two. You know, like GTA 5 has to be, for now, has to be one of the biggest grossing game of all time because of those damn shark cards.
What are those?
It's basically you're paying real money for in-game money.
That's stupid.
I mean, you could also do that in World of Warcraft and RuneScape, so.
Well,
but you know those. You know the bond items. Like the bond items, basically. Yeah, that's basically paying for gold.
An MMO, I could kind of get around because that's been going on for a while. But having a game that's been around for God knows how long, and now they're doing this.
Well, the bond in RuneScape also kind of makes a little bit more sense because at least with the bond, it has other purposes other than buying gold.
Memberships.
It's basically, yeah. You could it's basically like paying for somebody else's membership, and they just give you in-game currency. That's basically how I see it. It's like, okay, I'll buy your membership for you. Can I have some in-game currency? That's basically what that is. But with the shark cards, you're just paying Take-Two for in-game money. That's basically what that is. Is it pay to win? Yes. Most definitely.
Ow!
But yeah, but as I said, with all the outfits and shit, and the outfits alone, every character, I don't know about like the smaller enemies in terms of the outfits for them, but I know all like the main Mario cast has like 10 outfits a character. Think about how much money in any other damn game. Or you know what? How about Mario Kart Tour with all of them, their fucking outfits with the... I know some of those high-end drivers can cost as much as $50 a character, and anyone that buys one of those and then bitches about the $80 price tag, I want to slap silly. Because you spend $50 on a fucking character in a mobile game. But you won't spend $80 for a complete game. I don't know, I just find that to be a little wrong. Not everybody does this, obviously. I'm just more calling out the select few that do. Obviously, it's not fair for me to like group all the Nintendo fans together. That's...
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said there.
Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, it's just a matter of like the big scope of everything. Hopefully by the next Direct, which I think it's on the 14th or the 16th. I have to look that up actually. Oh, here it is. April 17th. Okay, I was wrong. It's April 17th it's the Direct that specifically talks about Mario Kart World.
Okay.
So hopefully with more information coming out, it will justify the price tag.
But I'll tell you, and I don't want to be that be that person, but it took them long enough to have this type of game mechanic with Mario Kart World.
What, the grinding?
No. There's
Oh,
grinding.
you mean the open world?
Yeah.
It's the open world aspect is very interesting.
But it took them long enough to do that.
Well, it looks like they picked the perfect time to do so. I mean, the hardware looks like it's capable.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because we had Diddy Kong Racing and Crash Team Racing and Crash Nitro Kart.
I don't really consider Crash Team Racing open world, though. I mean, it does have an adventure mode, but that's not as big of an open world as Mario Kart World is. Mario Kart World is like you can drive on any track you want, and then and the areas in between tracks are their own like separate area too. Like it's all one giant connected land.
Okay. That's the thing I was gonna say. I think the only difference was that what you just said right there.
Yeah, because I mean I know technically Crash and Diddy Kong Racing had the portals that you could enter the tracks with.
Yeah.
But they weren't all over. Yeah. So I mean obviously something like what Mario Kart World's doing could only probably be achieved on said hardware. Which who knows if they wanted to do that for the regular Switch, but they probably couldn't just because the hardware at the time wasn't capable. So that's why they just ported over Deluxe and added DLC to that. Or not Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I guess is better. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up the GameCube games before I head inside. Let me see. No, not GameStop. I'm not fucking giving them my money.
Let us go as well.
So 120 frames per second, that changes a lot.
Not all games. Yeah, not all games are compatible, and that's with the performance mode. And this also has some games also have like performance mode regular, and then like I think Metroid Prime 4 has it. Okay. Metroid Prime 4 has the choice between the two modes. Still, even getting a solid 60 on most games is a big step up.
Yeah.
Enemy officer defeated. What a chip. I'm out of here.
You're talking about Dynasty Warriors 9 in the chat about open world and Dynasty Warriors 9. Yeah, it sounded great in theory, absolutely, but the execution of it was terrible. It's pretty much exactly what I thought it'd be in open world, minus all the emptiness.
Ooh, fishing.
What, fishing?
You can fish in the game, can't you?
Oh. I only played Yellow Turn Rebellion, and when I actually defeated Zhang Jiao, my game crashed, and then I stopped playing it.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
Even the game was bored of itself. Yeah, oh yeah, wait, there it is. Wait, there it is. More titles will be added. Luigi's oh yeah, I just see Pokemon Coliseum too.
Sweet.
So they may not be added right away, but they're on the very end of this trailer. I see Luigi's Mansion there too, and Mario Strikers. Wait, if they're adding Mario Strikers, then that means Battle League is just fucked. Because Battle League is so boring, it has no content to it.
Yeah, especially if you play online with people.
Yeah, if you can actually play online with the original Mario Strikers, yeah, I don't see a legitimate reason to go back to Battle League. Like Battle League, the only thing I will give Battle League credit for is the expression of the characters and the animations were top notch, but unfortunately, even over time it got stale and repetitive. But like everything about it, like there was no story mode, there's no fucking like unique stadiums. There's
How do you think the online is gonna be? Because the online for Nintendo isn't really best.
I mean, if they can't get their act together with this console, then they're just fucked. Like I honestly don't even know how.
Defeated. For the sake of my lord, I cannot fall here.
Yeah, so it looks like as of right now, yeah, so Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, and Soul Calibur 2 will be the games that are launching with the GameCube service, and then the other titles that were like at the end of the trailer won't be out right away, but will be added later. That's what I'm looking at.
So XD, Coliseum,
Luigi's Mansion, Strikers. What else was there? I can sneak a peek at the rest of it. Let me see. Oh, Mario Sunshine. Well, yeah, that's a given. How could you not have Mario Sunshine there?
Yeah.
Even though, I mean,
even though it's a remake on the Switch.
It's kind of funny how Mario All Stars is there, but whatever. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Chibi Robo. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you. And there's Coliseum and there's XD. So those are the only ones that they showed at the end of that. But at least the Pokemon games are confirmed. Now, whether or not they're going to be compatible with Pokemon Home is unknown. We don't know anything about it. But, well, usually Pokemon will keep us up to date with that.
Is Stadium compatible with Pokemon Home?
I don't think so. No, because I think you can only use rental teams. I don't even think you can transfer shit to that. Which Stadium was handled very, very fucking poorly, if you ask me. Even though, let's be real, everybody only played it for the damn minigames anyway. Am I wrong?
On the Switch, probably.
That's the only thing whenever I went to go visit a buddy's house and we ever played those games, the only thing we did was the minigames. Maybe that's just me and my dumbass friends back then.
No, we did that too. My cousins and I did that too, but we did the battles too. We used our the expansion, the thing that you use on the N64 controller, and put our Pokemon. Yeah.
The expansion pack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where they got the name from. Alright, well, I got home, I got groceries to put away, so I might be back in a moment. I guess I could, but I just gotta do this first. You're probably ready to head out soon anyway, right?
Maybe an hour tops.
Okay, yeah, we have time then.
Alright. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
I'll be back.
And looks like Salrun is the winner. Meaty, you're the last person I see in the chatting, so pick a character for me. Shu Huang or Simi. Alright. Can we kind of sideline shoot Wong and 8? Yeah, they kind of do. Are there any other unique items I need to unlock that I completely forgot about? I know Guani's Escape is one of them, and that's the way of Musu. Alright.
Surround Masu's camp at the summit. Seal the base without being detected by the enemy. They are strong.
They are strong, but do not falter.
Defeated.
We must not fall behind.
Hurry. If we stall, they will detect us.
In real history, Jaho was an administrator. Oh, okay. X came to play to came. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you chat in a chat before. So, definitely welcome to the chat. Like 5 minutes ago. Oh, wow. Alright, where's Gao Xiang? I'm sorry, that's Liao Hua. Alright, next.
Only one left. Quickly and quietly.
defeated.
Alright, there we go.
The enemies at the summit are dying of thirst.
I imagine so. Flowers need water, and these flowers have none. Let us move now with elegance, grace, and beauty.
Now, all that is left is to defeat Masu.
How can I face the Prime Minister after this? I must lay at least one blow on Sima Yi.
So if I recall correctly in my Let's Perfect, if I'm not mistaken, if you defeat Masoom fast enough, you could actually end the stage right then and there. But if reinforcements show up, that's it. Am I correct? I'm going to intern save just to play it safe. I'm going to try to test it out. What's going on, FT9? Welcome. I don't think I've seen you chat in the chat before. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well too.
My husband, Masu will not last
Alright, there we go.
longer.
So much for that.
Please do all you can to rescue Masu. Zhuge Liang, you have chosen an inept commander. It seems you have an eye for battle, but not people.
Yes, this is a new save file.
We cannot hold them.
Enemy officer defeated.
We must not fall behind!
Alright. It seems like my bodyguards will keep on teleporting. Is your goal to complete the game 100%? I don't know if I'm going to be able... I don't think I'm going to go for all level 20 items, but I'm going to get as many as I can that I think that are the most necessary. I'm going to unlock all the items, like the special items. I'm going to unlock all the level 10 and level 11 weapons. I'm going to max out all the character stats. I'm going to max out all the points even. Unlock all the endings. Hang on, what do I see about, so I think if you do Zhuge Liang... No, the cutscene where Zhuge Liang executes Masu, that's only if you're under Shu and you allow Masu to get defeated. That's pretty much a game over. Fucking Rat Pack.
Enemy officer defeated.
For the sake of my lord, I cannot fall here. We must not fall behind.
Now is our chance. All units, attack Zhuge Liang.
Yeah, Zhao Yun almost ended me there. Alright,
You are not worthy to face me.
it's crazy when the entire universe attacks me at the same time. Alright, let's get my bodyguards out to help out. It's time. I'm gonna need a little assistance. Alright, have fun. Bye. I saw that coming.
Enemy officer defeated.
I must withdraw for now, my husband.
Enemy officer defeated.
There you go.
I believe I have bought enough time.
Alright, so who am I playing as now? Shu Huang? Alright. Alright, you know what? That's gonna be my last poll. Then Zhenghe, Shuju, Dian Wei, and Simi Yi will be the last four for the last four stages. Because I think I'm going to call this stream after Wuzhong Plains. We'll see. I mean, if Jump comes back, then I'll extend it. But if not, then that's fine too. I mean, I got another half hour tops anyways.
The stars prophesy that Zhuge Liang's death is imminent. Withstand his attacks until he is gone.
The enemy's strong. We have to fight harder.
All right.
Enemy officer defeated.
I saw that coming from a mile away, and I was saying to myself, if that would have happened, I'm instantly restarting. Because I'm a fucking idiot for letting my bodyguards go out that far. Alright, Drum's re-entering, by the way.
The stars prophesy that Zhuge Liang's death is imminent. Withstand his attacks until he is gone.
Yeah, now I'm playing Wuzhong Plains under Xu Wong. Kinda got a bit of a gift for this stage.
What? Who, like a donation?
No, like, I got an easy character for this stage.
Oh. You're a brat. What are you doing? Yes, you. I'll let you out. Go. Cat weasels her way in my room, and then she's trying to get out by sticking her paws under the door.
Hey, Robert.
I don't think that's how doors work.
How are you already in Act 5? You were already playing Battle Guandu 2.5 hours ago. It's called Changban being a 5-minute stage. I'm not kidding.
Oh, you just unlocked it?
I defeated almost everybody except for Zhao Yun and Zheng Fei. And that includes Liu Qi and Guan Yu as well. I never had any struggles. Having a Taurus amulet at 14 and a Tiger amulet at 14 does wonders.
Death impossible.
And I know I could be a little bit more aggressive because they don't have the enemy playable character instant Musu attack after 6 hits. They just have...
Yeah, they do just take it, don't they?
Yeah, but they just use Musu attacks whenever the fuck they want. Even when you beat them in a clash, they'll still use a Musu attack.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last stage for tonight. But, because it's getting late, that's why. But Yeah, I'm glad you brought up your opinion though about the Switch. I'm kind of on the same boat with most of what you said. I was thinking more of inflation though, but I once you
I mean,
mentioned
that's it. I mean, that's the excuse game companies want to do.
but also they have charged $80 back then as well.
Yeah, I mean, think about all the deluxe editions and shit. It's like, oh, there's so many people that say you don't have to get it, but they literally lock content behind that shit now. Like, especially Ubisoft is very guilty of that. They lock missions that are already in the game behind that deluxe edition. So it's like you're just, because you don't pay more, you're just locked out of content that is in the game you own. Oh yeah, that's a problem.
Are you a waffle guy or a pancake guy?
Waffle.
Okay, I'm seeing that in the chat. That's why. That was not on purpose, was it?
Impede our march.
What?
The moment I defeated Ma Chao, this cutscene got activated.
Yes, it could trigger it. I'm not sure though.
To our Lord's glory.
I get pancakes a whole lot more, but I prefer waffles.
Enemy officer defeated.
But if I go to like an IHOP or something like that, I'm not gonna get waffles at IHOP. Dormy says, back in the day, we paid $60 for a full game that had everything you had to unlock or set it.
What? Zhuge Liang is
Yeah, if Nintendo wants to go back to that, that's fine by me.
and launch a counterattack.
Who's fucking crazy?
Both are ups. The neighbors above us and to the left of us. You can probably, my mic might even pick it up. They have like a young child like literally running around and stomping their feet like every day for like 2 weeks straight for hours, and it's 9 p.m. The people next to us just blast loud music up until like anywhere between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Oh shit!
I, Shu Wan, shall accept
Yeah,
your
it's
challenge.
wicked annoying.
Dead Man Walking. There was a place there was this, hang on. Ow. Yeah, let me, okay, there we go. I used to
Forgive me, Prime Minister.
run a juice bar, and one of the perks I got from running that juice bar is I had access to this place called Restaurant Depot, which pretty much buys by the bulk of everything. And one of the few things that I got there were these Belgian waffles, and they were so good you don't even need syrup on them. I pretty much put one in the toaster, grabbed it out, and just ate it like I was eating a Pop-Tart. That's how good they were.
I always like the natural syrup from up north though. Like Ben's Sugar Shack. I delivered there once and I got smacked in the face with maple. It was amazing. Not literally, but just that's all you smelt when you were up there.
There was a hint of sweetness to it.
It might be within the waffle itself then.
It wasn't like sweet like McGriddle McDonald's. I forgot Wang Zhang shows up here.
It's as if we've already won.
I will remember this,
I love that dialogue between Masu and Sima Yi. Especially what Masu says. I will remember this, Sima Yi. Nice try.
That must be Zhuge Liang's new supply here. This is our chance. Destroy them all! What? Zhuge Liang lives? Retreat! It's a trap! He is still alive! Retreat! Retreat!
Alright, maybe I should get out of here. And when I find a safe spot, I should definitely interim save. I'll use pancakes and hold eggs, bacon, and sausage like a taco. That's interesting.
Strike now!
You do not stand a chance.
Let's see if I can stop these wooden oxen from showing up all the way. I know Juggernauts are gonna probably obliterate me, but still. Oh wait, they didn't show up yet, didn't they? Oh, they did, and I just missed it.
I will lure the current this way. Attack the supply depot.
I wonder if I get to dim sum Musu once since I allowed it to go through.
Enemy officer defeated.
No. No. That's fine. Oh, man. Alright. So who else is left? Zhao Yun's over there. I remember the Simi's over here. Really?
Yeah, I've noticed. I noticed it too watching footage. The on expert, the AI do have their level 10 weapons.
They do.
Like, it even, like, shows them holding it and stuff, too, which I found that cool. And it's not exactly cool, the fact that they have, like, infinite orb access. So, Cao Cao already is a pain.
Enemy
could not ask
Yeah, it's
for
not
more.
fun at all.
We can't fall behind.
So it seems like it doesn't matter which side you're under. Someone will show up from Mounting June to defend the or avenge the prisoner if you defeat the prisoner. Like Xiahou Dun will come in and avenge Xiahou Shang or just aid Xiahou Yuan, and Huang Zhang will show up to avenge Chen Shi, even though he's easy as fuck to defeat here. Oh, in Mounting June. Uh-oh. He's fucking one-shotted my fucking bodyguard.
Forgive me.
Enemy officer defeated.
I need no.
How's it going, Ario?
I will become one with the battlefield.
Is the stomping that bad right now? I don't hear it.
I can hear it. My mic probably doesn't pick it up.
Yeah, when you were talking before, it didn't pick up. So, I didn't get a chance to tell you, but I think I'm one stream away before I actually start recording more of my Samurai Warriors stuff.
There we go.
Because the next story mode I was gonna do, I only went for one of the two endings, and one of the two endings I got was the CGI ending, and I usually save that for the second round. So it's gonna take one more.
Oh, whoops.
That was by accident.
Enemy officer defeated.
Farewell, my husband.
Should probably go for the item boxes.
Can't fall behind.
I mean, you never know at this rate.
Yeah, I know 3 of them are up on the main base side. Oh, and did I tell you what the fuck happened when I was streaming Dynasty Warriors Origins?
No, I don't think so.
I think it was an update, and I made a decent amount of progress. And then once the update kicked in, I don't know if it really was the update or I just did something stupid on the file or whatever, but I had to redo that whole entire thing.
That's weird. Was there like, there must have been like a reset or something?
It was weird. I checked my World Long Fallen Dynasty footage as well. Oh, not footage, but file as well, and that was perfectly fine. It was just Origins.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
The only blessing in the only it was I consider it a blessing in disguise because I already told you via Discord that he got hit with copyright. Right.
But who got hit?
I did.
Oh, with what?
With two cut. Oh, I didn't tell you this. It was two cutscenes, the same one, and then another cutscene revolving around a video, revolving around a piece of music, but there was two different pieces of music. It was weird, but I went through the whole thing again this time by skipping the cutscenes, and this time it didn't get hit.
I'm not sure why that was the. I mean, obviously some things are ID claimed, others are not. It really just depends.
It was a weird claim. I'll show it to you when I get a moment or two, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, whatever. No, Dead Man Walking. This just happened to me recently. It was weird. I don't think it only affected like something I did more recently. Like stuff like a long time ago, I think it should be fine. It was just weird. Oh, okay, so it's just, okay, he's over there. Speaking of that, did you get striked because we could hear it when you were talking? Oh, no. No. Oh yeah, you were saying something about like people talk about DLC. I think I mentioned it already. Did I? About people hoping for DLC, even though Origins goes up to Chirpy.
Yeah, but that's a game that's already out at least. I mean, we're talking. I'm talking about the people that talk about DLC before games even released. Again, Legends EA is a perfect example. I heard people talking about DLC 4 months ago.
Oh no! People were talking about DLC before it came out because we knew it was going to be up to battle Chirpy.
So that's just stupid. Like, play the game first.
Yeah, I don't
talking about DLC, just literally just exposes yourself for wanting to pay more than the $60 or $70 price tag for the game. It was sure as hell no, it's not going to be free DLC. More often than not, I mean, there are some cases that it is, but more often than not, it's not.
There was something that they added with Origins on DLC, but it was something stupid, and because of that, for some weird reason, I don't even know what happened there. So I got this thing called Noodles, which is like an additional way to get health, and it was for free. But then for some reason, all my skill points went up to 999, which was the max.
When?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck was that?
Cheating.
All seriousness though, it was really weird. Yeah, he was on his DLC rant just displayed because I kind of provoked it a little bit.
And obviously, thinking about DLC is fine for one thing, but like not if the game's not even released.
Like Pokemon CA.
Yeah, like anything, like even before Mario Kart World was announced, people were thinking about Mario Kart, like, and the DLC track. It's like, stop, just stop. Especially, I mean, it is kind of funny to me because that just means that if you're thinking about DLC, that means that you don't mind spending $60 and then an additional 20 to 30 on DLC. So already you're just justifying an $80 game.
Yeah.
People are funny.
Oh, I've had max skill points for a while and then burnt through most of them in the master tier. But that's the thing, I don't remember getting max points in the previous section that I did. Hey, Drump. Yeah, you're kind of late because it's going to be the last battle here. I mean, I did say to Jum I was going to be around for another hour tops, and that was almost an hour ago.
Damn.
No. Oh, I missed one. Okay.
Whoops.
That's fine. They all sucked anyways. Oh, we still got 4 more stages and 4 more characters that I have to pick from. So it'll at least even itself out a little bit.
Oh, Nintendo literally just released a statement saying their justification for $80 games. I'll look into that. That's interesting.
Could it be that one day the world will be as peaceful as this?
That day will come soon enough. Do not forget, that is the reason we have come, to vanquish the Kingdom of Wu.
Yes. To end the turmoil, I shall play the villain a while longer.
Wow.
Soon
What?
John, prepare to meet your
I like how the official Pokemon YouTube channel posted when it's like, oh, like something about like flowers and stuff, and it says it's starting to get nice outside. Bullshit! It just fucking snowed over here. Literally just snowed a couple of inches where I was just delivering, and like it's just surreal. Like, I want it to end. I want the spring, Jim, and not this like late fall weather.
Okay, so we got Siege of Fawn Castle, Shirting, and Herfei. I'll keep that in mind. No, we're not doing that yet, by the way.
So you mean Fawn Castle, Mini Hefei, and Hefei?
Wait, what was the first one?
I said, so you mean Fawn Castle, then Mini Hefei, then Hefei?
Yeah, pretty much. But no, we're not gonna do that just yet. You know what I'm referring to.
Oh yeah, you have to show that off because you didn't during your Let's Perfect. And even though I'm pretty sure before you even completed that, I said that you should and you never did.
Yeah, I'll show off during the stream. Not now. I'd rather have like a level 9 weapon or something. But yeah,
you don't have to defeat him in a duel though. In fact, I think the only character he'll duel is Zhang Liao.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But for now, I'm gonna call the stream here. So,
thank
you all for watching, liking, following, subscribing, chatting, super chatting, you name it. and I'll keep you posted for tomorrow, because tomorrow will once again be Dynasty Warriors 4, as that's part of the actual week routine. So Tuesdays will always be Dynasty Warriors 4. Wednesday, Wolong Phone Dynasty. Thursday, no stream at all. Actually, I might, since I actually am being around the time now that I'm actually getting near recording Samurai Warriors, I might do a Samurai Warriors stream for my members on Thursday. No promises though, because I kind of want to start recording those again. I'm right there. Anyways, but yeah, Friday will be Dynasty Warriors Origins, and then you already know how the weekend goes. I'll pick my game or games I plan to stream, and then Sunday will be members and viewers pick. That is if I don't get pushed back in my schedule and only do one thing and not the other. That's kind of the reason why I put Sunday and Monday interchangeable, because if I miss one, I'll automatically have the other. Or if I miss a day of a certain stream, I'll bring that to Monday. So we have that. Anyways, yeah, so thank you all again for watching, and I'll keep you posted again for tomorrow. Later.